Hello, is it ready?
Yes.
Hello, everyone. My name is Richard, and I'll be telling you a little bit about myself and what you can expect from me while working in a team. A little background information: I was born January 24th, 1994, in Apple Valley, California. I lived quite a bit of time in Dededo, Guam, which is in the northern part of the island, halfway between the Philippines and Japan. I have a mom, a dad, and two sisters and a brother, and a pet dog. Some hobbies and interests include traveling, culture, automotives, architecture, and I love food. I've also added a couple pictures of myself snowboarding in New York and my siblings and my car. I take a lot of pride in my car. Um, who am I? So I'm pre-law. I'm also minoring in business and Spanish. I just have like this fascination for Spanish, and I love being able to communicate with other people on that aspect. I find myself to be very goal oriented, and I tend to focus my goals here in the present so that I'm not too focused on my future goals, prohibiting me from accomplishing what I have here in front of me in the present time. I do find myself to be God fearing, and I would like to start adding God into my work, my daily routine more often. Um, I do find myself to be diverse, open minded, motivated, and very caring when I have to be. Um, I do have a can do attitude, so you guys can expect me to get things done when need be. Style. So, according to the personality test that we had taken, on the Myers Briggs, I scored ESTJ, which stands for extrovert, sensing, thinking, and judging. I do find that to be very true. I do find myself to have extrovert characteristics, while sometimes I may have introvert characteristics. Sometimes I do need to recharge on my own time and away from people. Big five. My highest score was both agreeableness and extroversion out of 3.6, meaning that I can agree when the logic is there. Uh, I'm very extroverted, which means I'm sociable, and stability happened to be my lowest, so I tend to stress a lot, and uh, yeah, that can be a big problem with health, as mentioned in the results for the tests. Locus of control, I scored a moderate 26, so that means that I am a person that believes that your work is your own stepping stones to your progress in your future. So I don't think I believe in luck per se. I do think that being a Christian, it's kind of hard to add luck when basically what I'm saying is that I think the best word for luck would be blessings. Uh, my learning styles would include auditory visual learner, which means that I like to hear and I like to see what I'm learning. So like I think it's pretty cool when I can close my eyes when I'm taking a test and I can remember exactly what's on my notes and how I wrote it and where I wrote it on the paper. So that's how I am. What doesn't kill me and what makes me stronger? So I think some personal strengths would be my ability to prioritize. Uh, I believe in myself. I do have a lot of self confidence, but at times when I do get stressed, I do tend to have like low self confidence in my work. But somehow that stress level motivates me to do better for the well being of the team and myself. Communication skills are a plus. Being an extrovert really helps with that. Um, I am flexible and readily able to change team plans if need be. Some weaknesses do include being impatient. So, like if a team member doesn't do their job on time, or things aren't done correctly, and it's kind of hard to explain where I'm coming from, and they're not understanding. It's kind of hard for me to relate on that level. I may take on too much work, which means that um, I find that I need to be the team leader in some aspects and correct others. Expectations of a team. So my main priority in this team is to be honest with one another. So if we're doing something wrong, I'd expect each and every one of us to be there for each other and explain to each other what we're doing wrong so that we can correct whatever needs to be corrected. Uh, Communicate well. That's another big factor of mine. Um, Another one would include exhibit good morale and character. And from that, I believe we can be a successful team.
I can go.
Yay.